Welcome back. Metro Manila is a 2013 British-Filipino independently produced crime drama film directed by Sean Ellis, who also co-produced and co-wrote the film. The film was selected as the British entry for the Best Foreign Language Film at the 86th Academy Awards, but it was not nominated, unfortunately, but it was a great movie. With us here to talk about the movie and their experience at the British Academy Awards, J.M. Rodriguez and Jake Macapagal. Good morning.
Thanks for having us here, Claire. Good morning.
Thanks for coming. So you guys just got back from the British Academy Awards in London.
Yep.
How was that?
And we're jet lagging, but we're really happy.
Yeah, very happy. It was a great experience just representing the country. I think we've never been in that kind of a level wherein, like, you know, we walk the red carpet and then on your right side will be Oprah Winfrey, Leonardo DiCaprio,
Prince William
getting into the stall, and that's pretty amazing for any actor, I think.
Yeah, I mean, growing up, it was always just a dream to like attend a red carpet like that, and then all of a sudden you're there. So you have to like slap yourself 3 times and be like, is this really happening? It was such a surreal experience.
Yeah,
for us.
it must be. I mean, first, wow, I'm on the red carpet,
Exactly.
right? And next thing you know, you look back and it's Oprah Winfrey. Who were you? Were you starstruck with any of them, or who was the most starstruck?
I was asking JM about that because going into the store to get into the theater, you have this small room, and I was waiting for Sean in the toilet, coming out from the toilet, and then just when I was waiting on my right, on my peripheral view, I saw that a blonde guy came in, and I know it was Leonardo DiCaprio just coming in with his bodyguards, obviously. And I said, "There's no way I could like say hello to that," but then I had to like really check. Oh my God, it's Leo. Leo is right in the house. So.
I also saw him in the bathroom, and I was just like, wow. He's like glittering like gold. He's like a big star. He's really a star. Like,
yeah, you can see like Academy Award on his face.
Yeah.
Right. Wow. How many bodyguards did he have?
He didn't
I
have.
saw 4. I saw 4
really?
around him.
Yeah. You know who had bodyguards though? Oprah. She had 4.
Wow.
4 big black guys with like man bags. Remember?
With man bags.
Yeah.
What's in the
man bags.
What's in the man bag?
There's a lot of things that have happened because from the Royal Opera House, we were ushered by an Audi car. I think there were 50 cars ushering every guest to get
to the dinner.
To the dinner.
Because there's a dinner after the awards.
Yeah,
Okay.
So you're eating there, and everyone's just right beside you. I remember I was eating, and then I was just like, Jake, look who's behind me, Uma Thurman.
Uma Thurman.
Wow.
It was just like that.
Thompson was
Yeah,
there.
it was just like that. It was just so.
So
I saw Emma
obviously-
Thompson, and I went up to her, and I actually asked her for a picture, and she was like, "Yeah, sure," which
Yeah.
is like
he's
so
the
normal.
most courageous guy because
You'll see it there.
I mean, it says there in the invite that please refrain from taking pictures, but JM being the party guy,
I was just
he
like,
just
why
coming
not?
You know what? I'm
Right.
never gonna see them again. I'm like,
Right.
I don't care. I'm gonna go for it. So I did. I went for
Right.
in. It
it.
was fun. Yeah.
Did you have an actual conversation?
I did with a lot of them. I had a really good conversation with Rita Ora. I kind of like name dropped and introduced myself to Oprah, and I said I'm the friend of I won't say who, and she was like really nice enough to say, "Oh, really?" I go, "Well, it's really nice to meet you. I just really want to shake your hand." And she's like, "Thank you."
Yeah.
And just right when I wanted to ask for a picture, she's like, "Thank you," and then she turned around. It's like,
Yeah.
But I got a picture with Emma Thompson. The guy that played Marius in Les Miserables, Eddie.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, Douglas Booth, Rita Ora. For me, that was like happy enough,
Yeah, wow.
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
And then what else were you, who were the top winners? Was it 12 Years a Slave?
12
Did they
Years a
win?
Slave.
Yeah,
I think.
and what was that? Gravity, which is like an
Gravity,
English-produced
yeah.
film.
Yeah, I think because the production was made in the UK, so it makes it a British film, even if it's you have American actors or like even produced when it's done in the post-prod will be done in the UK using British people. It is a British film.
I didn't even know it was a British film, actually.
Gravity, yeah.
No, I
maybe.
didn't
Steve
know.
McQueen
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
British.
Oh, he is?
He's British.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't
So
know.
that's pretty cool.
So you guys worked, you guys were both in Metro Manila, the film.
Yes.
It's on Blu-ray now, right? I heard.
It's
Is
on
that true?
Blu-ray. It's
Yeah.
on
Yes.
VOD,
Okay.
video on demand. It's going to
Okay.
be on Amazon, and
Yeah.
then it's on airlines as well, Philippine Airlines.
Really?
Yeah,
And
I
then,
actually saw it on my flight going back to London because PAL has straight flights to London now.
Right.
It's like a 15-hour
So he watched
flight,
himself.
and I watched myself, and I took a picture. I actually I don't know if they're gonna show the picture, but
Right.
I have a picture of like my feet and
And
the
the little
monitor.
screen,
yeah,
yeah.
with my face on it. I was like,
That's great. How was it working with Sean Ellis, the director? Because I know that he won a couple of international awards
yeah.
as Best Director.
yeah, he was
so he must be
nominated for
great.
an Academy Award actually.
And he was nominated for an Academy Award. So how
Yeah.
was it working with someone like him?
He's for me, he's a genius. I think the thing with Sean is before he presents, he has a vision before he presents you a screenplay. Before we met him, his vision was very clear and with a kind of treatment that he's going to attack the film. He told me, okay, it's about drama. It's a drama about a migrant story, and it is about sacrifice. 2 words. And then those are themes that are universal, so that will be totally relatable to all. And he said that on the 3rd gear, there will be a surprise, a twist. I need a 3rd gear for my film. And this is his genius. So you know that he spent a lot of time developing the story with Frankie Flowers, who is the co-writer.
Writer. And he's actually also a perfectionist, so there'll be a lot of takes, just again, doing it again until he feels like, okay, it's enough.
Yeah, that makes a big difference.
So after a while, you're just like, okay, I'm exhausted, but he wants to get the good take. So you give him all these different options, right?
Oh, yeah. He's paulit-ulit siya because he just wants to have.
just wants to
he
get
wants the actor off his head, not to think too much and just go
Right.
with the action and just
Yeah.
go for the objective.
Yeah.
Very, very nice guy. He spends a lot of time really getting to know the actors and collaborate with him.
You learned a lot.
Oh, yeah, for
definitely,
sure.
definitely.
When you were shooting the movie, did you have an idea that it was going to go this far?
No,
I don't think we had.
At that time, I
Like,
was
you know,
just
the
like,
Academy Awards.
At that time, I was just like, I think I'm gonna say goodbye to my acting and hosting career and just like focus on my businesses. But like Sean called me last minute and said, "There's this one part that I want you to do," and I was just like, "Yeah, sure, I'll do it. It was like 3 years ago, and then, Pam, we got Sundance winner, and then all of a sudden nominated. I'm just like, wow. Just when I said goodbye to my career, here we go. So yeah,
Yeah.
it was
It's
so
like a wake-up
unexpected.
call, so that means you need to get back into acting some
Maybe.
more. What about
Maybe.
you from being a stage actor and then now, you know, back in the movies and then this particular film which went really big?
I find that very fortunate to land on my lap because actually I just wanted to help in the production side.
production,
In the beginning, I wanted to cast the film, and I was hoping to be an extra in the film, but I didn't know they were going to offer me the protagonist role, which is an amazing journey that I took with Sean. So it's really exciting. I mean, I didn't know. We hoped. I think Sean had. See, I told you in the beginning, he had a vision. He had a
Right.
vision that I want this film to go at the Academy. He had his eyes on the Academy
You
Awards.
did. Okay.
But we made it to the British Academy.
Yeah,
Award.
with the British Academy. But I think the things that were going on with this kind of treatment of the film is because he is British, but it's a story of it's set in the Philippines.
And it's so
There's a
Filipino.
little bit of an intrigue right there because if it had it been a Filipino director probably, and it's a Filipino
That's what
story
they
done
said.
that well.
That's what they said. The people from the Oscars said that if it was a Filipino director, then we would have considered it as a nominee. But because it was directed by a British director, they were a little like,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean,
for
those
foreign
are the things
I
that
mean,
are
hearsay, that's what you kind of heard.
that's what they were
That's
actually
what they
told.
through the
That's what they were
grapevine.
told.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
why Metro Manila was not
Didn't make
picked.
it.
Didn't
Well,
make it
yeah.
because it wasn't a Filipino.
It wasn't directed by a
director.
Filipino.
Yeah. Well,
There's
we
sev-
learned from it,
No,
right?
but there were
Maybe
several
next time.
films also
Yeah.
that were sort of like going from like a lot of directors were also venturing into different countries and doing
Right.
plays. Doing movies.
Films,
So
yeah.
and most of the foreign films were also like co-productions, right?
Yes.
So, but it's been an issue. What makes a British film?
Right.
What makes a Filipino film
Right.
Filipino? I think these are the things that we have to look at.
Right. And also, you wouldn't know if it would have turned out the way it turned out if it weren't for Sean Ellis,
it's
who
a-
happened to be British.
No, and
So-
we were representing the UK, not the Philippines.
Exactly, yeah.
So that was the weird thing about it. It was like a film in full Filipino with Filipino actors in Tagalog,
That's
but representing the UK.
That's why nga,
Well,
that's-
best foreign
Foreign
film.
language film.
No, foreign
Yeah,
language
yeah,
film.
yeah. So
And it's very rare for the UK to have a foreign language film entry because they speak English.
Right, right.
yeah.
So, what do you think we've learned about this? And what's next for you guys? If people are wondering where they can find you next.
I don't know.
No plans yet.
Yeah, but there's several projects that are up in the air that might be something that I'm looking forward to as with my career as an
Okay,
actor.
well, let me say it. Because of the film, Jake actually got representation in Hollywood and in London. So
Yes.
Oh no!
So-
Don't leave us.
So
You're
he's
gonna go work
he's
there
just gonna
and
represent.
act there?
I'm just gonna watch
Okay.
him, and he's
Yeah.
gonna represent because he's gonna be there to represent the Philippines.
You'll be the right hand man.
We'll see. I mean, it's all up in the air, but nothing
Right.
concrete. But we
It's
try.
gonna happen. It's
Okay.
gonna happen.
Yeah, it's
well,
gonna-
all the best to you and to you too.
Thanks,
But
guys.
don't leave us. Come back
No,
here
no,
and
this
work
will always
here.
be home.
Of course.
Always
Yeah.
be home. All right. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
chatting with us.
Thank
Had so
you.
much fun.
Thanks, Claire.
Thank you. That was JM Rodriguez and Jake Macapagal. And thanks for coming over again.
You're welcome.